Welcome back, guys. All right, we are going to jump into the second part of 10.4. All right, and let's just get going. All right, so our ICANN for today is I can find inverse functions of nonlinear functions. All right, so today we're going to be looking at nonlinear functions. So when something is squared or square rooted, that's as far as we're going to go. No crazy cube roots or anything. So I think it's pretty straightforward. It's more or less the same process as before. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. All right. So find the inverse of f of x equals x squared when x is greater than or equal to 0. So then graph the function in its inverse. So pretty straightforward. Okay. I'm going to just find some values to plug in for x. Because we have to be 0 or greater, I'm just going to 0, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to square all of those. So 0, 1, 4, and 9. Okay. We're going to find the inverse. So I'm going to do my process. So y equals x squared. Then that goes to x equals y squared. And then we just take the square root of both sides to get y by itself. So y equals the square root of x. All right. And that is your inverse. Okay. And if you remember, one of our fancy rules that we got to use last time was to find our new coordinates of our inverse. This symbol means the inverse. All right, we just have to switch the coordinates here. So 0, 0 stays the same. 1, 1. All right, now this becomes 4, 2. And then this becomes 9, 3. All right, and then we're going to graph it. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4, and then 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that was our original function. And we're going to do the same thing over here. So 1, 1, 4, 2, and then 3, 9. And that's it. So that's pretty much it. I would just be careful as to which numbers you pick for your x, just so that they can fit on the graph. All right, and we'll take a look at this. So since the domain of f is restricted to positive integers, the range of the inverse must also be restricted to positive numbers. Okay, so let's take a look at a different example. So this one's a little different because we have f of x equals, all right, the square root of x plus 2. All right, so the values that I am picking are so we can get whole numbers in our f of x. Okay, so negative 2, 0, negative 1, 1. Let's see, what was the next one? 2, 2, and then 7 and 3. So I'm picking those numbers because when I plug in these x's, I get whole numbers, all right, for f of x. So now I just need to find the inverse of this. So y equals the square root of x plus 2. All right, and then I just switch everything. So x equals the square root of y plus 2. Now I'm going to square both sides. So remember, squares and square roots cancel out. So I have x squared equals y plus 2. Oops, sorry. And now I just need to subtract 2. So y equals x squared minus 2. That is our inverse. Okay, so then just like before, didn't mean to drop my pencil. All right, all we need to do is switch our coordinates here. So I have 0, negative 2, 1, negative 1, 2, 2, and then 3, 7. So I'm going to plot those points. So -2, 0, -1, 1. All right, 2, 2, and then 7, 3. All right, and then the same thing for the other one. So 0, -2, 1, -1. All right, 2, 2. This is the same, and then 3, 7. More or less. All right, and that's it. Is all you need to do. All right, on the back, these are all for you to try. So pay attention to this domain right here. So I'll give you a hint real quick on the domain. I'll give you a hint on what numbers to plug in. So what I did was -3, -2, -1, 0. And then my f of x is where -9, -4, -1, and 0. And then for this one, I just did 0, 1, 2, 3. And then I plugged those in to get 3, 4, 7, and 12. And then for this last one, all right, this one's a little different because we have a 2 in front of our x. I did 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, so I get 1 square root of 3 square root of 5, and then 3. All right, so if you were to plug these in, you would get some decimals. Like this is like 1.6 something. This is 2.2 something. So, all right. So use those. Use that little bit of information I gave you on this back part, and that is it for the notes. That is actually it for the year. So, in case I don't see you again, have a fabulous summer. I'll miss you guys, and as always, go Firebirds.